All right, I have here student number 8 and student number 7. Let's see. I had student 7 open right here. Thank God. Student 7 is ready. I'll go into the assignments. As you can see, student 7 will find group assignment number 2 in the system. This is for student 7, but the student who is not in the group won't find this link. The student will come here and click on group assignment number 2. And what does he send? Then he will write, for example, any text he wants to write, like the assignment text from student number 7. I'm just writing it as a guideline, you know. Let's adjust the font a bit, and then the student will upload their file, whether it's their research, assignment, or document. Now, let me bring up the interactive grading, and I just want to show you something, God willing. To address the topic of plagiarism, let me show you the plagiarism issue so you can see it for yourselves. No, I don't want assignment 1. I need assignment 1. I come here and select assignment 1. All right, the student has uploaded their file. I want to go to assignment 2, but I need to go to assignment 1. The student uploaded his file. After uploading the assignment, the student uses save draft. They should submit, not save draft. Save draft means the assignment isn't sent to the instructor. It's still with the student waiting for submit. Follow instructions carefully. Click submit, not save draft. This submits work for the entire group, not just individually. Student number 7, you're submitting for the group. The student is supposed to do something called submit, not save draft. What does save draft mean? It means the student has taken a copy of the assignment but hasn't sent it to the instructor. It's like the assignment is still with the student, waiting for them to click the submit button. So you all need to pay attention to the instructions. In the assignments, in the instructions and guidelines, click the submit button, not save draft, because some students end up clicking save draft. Now, let's click the submit button and see the message that appears. It says, please note, this is submitting the work for the entire group, not just individually. So, student number 7, you are submitting for the whole group. We'll say yes. Yes. So the student has now submitted their assignment. The student has submitted their assignment, and when he submits his assignment, please pay attention to what happens. There's a number called the confirmation number for the submitted assignment. The number you see here, do you see it? 538E50E81C1, that's the number you see. Should the student photograph this number? Keep it. It's proof. This is proof of submission, confirmation number. The student submitted. As a teacher, check your grading center page to see student 7 submitted. Even if one student submits, all group members get the same grade. One submission counts for all. Now, I'll do this for students 7 and 8. Here's the grade. Let's review the assignment and check the report on Mr. Asai's prayer. View grading details. Then we will have something called attempt. It's one student submitted. All the students in the group get the same grade, as it is a group assignment. When a student submits, it's as if everyone submitted. Let's review the assignment and check the report on Mr. Asai's prayer in grading. View grading details. And then we have, previously there was view attempt for individual submission. Now it says group attempt. It's like view attempt, indicating group grading. The grade applies to all group members. You will come here to grade. Now let's go back and correct and see the assignment and check the part that the doctor was talking about regarding the report on Mr. Asai's prayer in the grading. You will come here to view the attempt details. And then we will have something called, do you see it? Earlier there was something called view attempt when it was an individual submission. Here it says group attempt. It's exactly the same as view attempt, but it wants to tell you that you are not grading just one individual student. You are grading the group. So the grade you put will go to the entire group, to all group members. You will come here to grade. When it was an individual submission, it said attempt grading for the group attempt, but it's exactly the same as what? The attempt, but it wants to tell you that you are not grading just one individual student. No, you are grading the group. So the grade you put, where will it go? It will go to the entire group, to all group members. You will come here to grade. Then you'll see here the things. Here's the student, the submission. What did the student submit? The student submitted two things, wrote a text, and sent a Word file. That's what the student did. So you need to look at both. Check the text. You'll click on the word submission text. When you click on the submission text, the text will appear here, just like you see it. The text I wrote, which is the assignment text from student number 7 that I wrote. And when you click on the Word file, it will come up here. What happens next? It will open the Word file for you here, and you can read the Word file in whatever way you find suitable, and then you can start assigning the grade to the student. But before you assign a grade to the student, you need to activate the feature or the tool called what? The one called Save Assign. Okay, the Save Assign tool will give me a report. Here is my preliminary report. What's it called? It's called 100% highest match. So what does he want to tell me? That the student is here and I have a 50% matching average. What does it mean? It means that it's matching the two things the student submitted, which are the text and the Word file. So it wants to tell me that right now, the student here in the Word file, for example, has a 100% match in that file, and they got 0% in the other file, so the highest match is 100%. Now the average, which is 100 plus 0 divided by 2, is 50%. So I have 100% and 50%. Now let's take a look at the report together that shows us what the student has plagiarized and how they plagiarized. This is 100% plagiarism, and we'll see what they didn't plagiarize. We'll check the report together, but you'll also notice here that there are citations 7 and 8, which are group members. So you can say here that the members of the group, the grade you put here will go to both group members. And they got 0% plagiarism in that file, so the highest plagiarism is 100%. Now the average, which is 100 plus 0 divided by 2, is 50%. So I have 100% and 50% now. We'll look at the report showing what the student has plagiarized and how they plagiarized. It's 100% plagiarism, and we'll see what they didn't plagiarize. Notice there are student 7 and student 8 who are group members. The members of the group, the grade you put here, will go to both group members. You'll click on the word Save Assign by clicking to see what we talked about. The student submitted two things previously seen, the text and the Word file. It tells you the text the student wrote has 0% plagiarism, indicating no plagiarism. But the Word file, that has 100% plagiarism. The 100% is the highest match, averaging 100% and 0% to 50%. Okay, you'll click on the word Save Assign with one click of the mouse to see what we talked about, which is that the student submitted two things we saw before, the text and the Word file. He told you that the student's text has no plagiarism at all, which means 0% means there's no plagiarism. But the Word file, that has 100% plagiarism. So that 100% is the highest match, and then it calculated the average between the two, which is 100% and 0%, giving an average of 50%. In order for you to see the report, click on the word View Authenticity Report. To see this report, click on View Authenticity Report, and the report will open. Okay, we'll just wait a few seconds for the report to open. Did you see this report? You can print it out before we explain it. So here you have something called Print Report. You can print it, for example, on paper or as a PDF file. You can click here to do that. This will also show the report in a completely different detailed format. You can press Ctrl+B on your keyboard and it will be saved as a PDF file that you can download to your laptop. That's the first thing. But now, let's explain the report. The report gives me two colors, as you can see here. One circle is one color, and the other circle is a different color, and it says here what. So for that second color, it wrote 2, meaning I have two things, 1 and 2 in those colors.